Last night, FC Barcelona survived, but not without scars. In a tense, nerve-wracking Copa del Rey round of 16 clash against Racing de Santander, the Catalan giants scraped through to the quarterfinals. But the real story wasn't the result. It was the moment Lamine Yamal limped off the pitch, visibly wincing, clutching his hip. A chilling reminder that the club's brightest young star might be pushing his body too far, too soon. And this comes at the worst possible time. Just hours before kickoff, the football world was still reeling from Real Madrid's shocking elimination. A humiliating 3-2 loss to Albacete, a mid-table Segunda Division side. The defeat didn't just knock them out of the cup, it shattered their aura. It marked Álvaro Arbeloa's disastrous debut as manager, sparked fury among fans, and left Madrid reeling in crisis, now trailing Barcelona by 4 points in La Liga with no domestic cups left to fight for. For Barcelona, that should have been motivation, a chance to capitalize on their rivals' collapse. But instead of a comfortable win, they faced a nightmare scenario. A second division team playing like it was their Champions League final. Racing de Santander came prepared, compact, aggressive, fearless. They pressed high, blocked passing lanes, and refused to back down. Barcelona struggled to break them down. Possession without penetration, passes without purpose, and growing frustration in every attack. The longer the game went without a goal, the heavier the tension became. Because everyone remembered, this is a single elimination match. One mistake, one lapse, and you're out, just like Real Madrid. When the breakthrough finally came, it felt like relief, not celebration. But then came the real alarm. As Lamine Yamal walked off the field after the final whistle, he was seen grimacing, touching his lower abdomen, and moving with visible discomfort. Immediately, medical staff surrounded him. Fans held their breath. Why? Because this isn't new. Yamal has been managing pubalgia, a persistent, nagging groin injury, for weeks. He played through it in the Super Cup final. He trained with pain. And now, after 90 minutes of explosive sprints, sharp cuts, and constant duels against physical defenders, his body may have hit its limit. Sources confirm he reported discomfort even before the match. He was evaluated, cleared to play, but only because the stakes were so high. Now the club faces a brutal dilemma. Was it worth the risk? Because Lamine Yamal isn't just a player, he's the future. At just 17, he's already one of Barcelona's most decisive weapons, dribbling past defenders, creating chances from nothing, and changing games with a single burst of speed. But if this injury worsens, he could miss weeks. Or worse, develop a chronic issue that haunts his career. Hansi Flick knows this, which is why Yamal will undergo urgent medical tests today to determine whether this is simple fatigue or something more serious requiring rest, rehab, and careful load management. If it's the latter, expect him to be benched against Real Sociedad this Sunday. No debate, no heroics, just protection, because Barcelona can't afford to lose him, not when they're leading La Liga, still in the Champions League, and building around young talents like him. Ironically, while Madrid implodes with ego clashes and tactical chaos, Barcelona's biggest threat isn't an opponent. It's time, the calendar, the relentless schedule, and the fine line between brilliance and burnout. So now the question isn't just, did they win? It's, at what cost? And we turn to you. Do you think Lamine Yamal needs an immediate break, even if it means missing key matches? Or should he keep playing as long as he can endure the pain? Drop your honest opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe. Because in this season of thin margins, every decision could define Barcelona's legacy.